you lots of people know.
I'll be reacting Super Cub episode.
I don't know if we're having this episode.
I'll be
or
watching
next
it
episode,
from
but we're gonna get into this one
and
and see
I will be
what's
starting
gonna
my
happen.
reaction.
So
Hey,
let's do that.
1,
3,
0,
1. That wasn't one of my better
I'm
intros,
pumped up,
but
but
as
it
always,
is.
we'll roll with it.
I was a little jingle on animation site. Now it is here.
Another peaceful day.
Except for my weekly dose of wholesomeness. I'm gonna need a fuckload of insulin shots probably
いやもう
after
本当
that.
オフが癒しでしかない。そこのね。
Like with the amount of sugar levels? Jeez. And it's wondering when they're gonna show off the third girl in key visual though, because there's Rachel, there's the
エンジン
girl,
温めてる。
but then there's one more.
ああそういうことだ。よし。
So I wonder when the time's gonna
前
come.
回ね僕が分かんなかったカチャカチャってやつとかもあったしね。
8:13.
And it feels so weird.
We got plenty of
Does
time.
that seem like it feels so weird seeing those?
リンカーのなんか消し忘れも前回あったみたいだけど。
Don't drop that phone on the
カバ
road.
のある生活に変わって数日
You know what, I am liking how that kind of essentially sort of become
少
an
しずつ慣れてきたよう
extension.
な気がす
カ
るの
ブに出会ったことによってレイコさんと仲良くなれたりさ。
Hell yeah.
でこの
And that's good. That type of change is always beautiful to see. And again, 3 episodes in, they're still keeping him
あまり意識せずにできるようになってい
background
た
animation.
最
Good.
初大変だっ
And
た
then he's taking those costume measures that I sometimes see in animes, because sometimes the shot, some animes
でも
have
私に
clouds
起こ
move,
った
but then the second, third
もう
episode,
一
they
つ
don't
の
bother
変
them
化
looking how the series focuses on doing it.
おはよう
でこの教室前から入ってくるね
あー
この変化ねレイコさんがいるからっていうのもあるだろうけどだからそろそろレンジでチーム
Maybe
したい
she's
よ
enjoying the interaction. No, she probably is enjoying the
まだ
interaction.
慣れ
But
そうにない
that's gotta be the
これ
change.
から一歩ずつゆっくりとね96点
What the massive amounts of professional was, and now it's back. Second year.
78, not
今
bad.
何を思って
That's not such a bad
that's
score,
respectable
78.
全
Damn!
身ああ早速出たけどやっぱりあれかな
Rocco,
96 or 46.
Wow.
I think it was a
今回は
96.
カレーなんだ
じゃあ行こうか
やっぱ
We'll have
そう
it
だ
fashion
ね
as a microwave. I don't think any of my classes have had a
夏
microwave.
休みに
She
ツ
was
ー
at
リ
a
ングに行こう
spite,
と思う
Maybe one day,
Ah,
now that I think about it.
Right when she seems like she's busy with a lot of stuff.
鈴鹿の
She has
8階
enough
も
time
見
to
に行き
study
たいと
stuff.
思
Always
う
ready.
あそうかまだあれだよねエンジンも温めてたしあ何やっぱ冷たい
冷たいカレー美味しい
Sounds like fun.
これレンチンの話やっぱいきなり早速
Maybe she's thinking about her own grade. That could be it. Because I don't think they'd emphasize both of the grades like that
い
randomly.
いね
8体とそれから
Oh,
What's on your mind?
それからはまだちょっと考え中
Hmm.
でも何かでっかいことをしたいと
いやこ
思ってる
こに肘掛けられるのいいね
でっかいこと
なんだろう
そう
16
必要な
hours.
ものがあれば何でも積める
確かにね
こんな時は株買ってよかったなって、
はいはいこの優勢株っていうのがでかい
Hell yeah. Now that sounds like a lot of fun.
That be?
欲しいんだ
ちょっと待ってて
でこれからのあれだねだからこぐまちゃんの乗るバイクの変化っていうかさ改造具合
Don't need to get one
Oh,
of
the
those.
luggage
Was that
box
the
seemed like
thing
it'd be
with
pretty
あ
heavy
れかな
though.
前に言ってた
もしかして同じ場所だったりしない
Don't get me wrong, it seems like it'd be useful most
Yeah,
consistently
let's go,
shopping. But whenever going
学
about
校帰りに
casually,
ちょっと寄り道
it
しよっ
seemed
か
like the luggage box would,
多
at the
分いいこと
very
がある
least,
あのおじい
come
ちゃんのとこ
someone
じ
to
ゃない
waste a little bit
違う
more gas.
あの人
Yeah,
いい
but
人
that
だったから
phone
また
call
見て
went
ほ
well.
しいんだけど個人的に
Aw, I always love seeing her go from
あ
afar.
の掃除するやつ
Probably.
Because I'm assuming this is what it's gonna be. I don't think we're gonna be doing all that cute as
The
fuck.
title was
link if it
about
wasn't
something
for
received
that.
that's been failed to receive, so I'm sure it'll all work out.
だけどこれくらいの方が静かなねこぐまちゃんだからやりやすいかもねリード
ごめん歩くの早くて
早いね本当に
多分乗ってる時に来てるね
Yes, you don't get much
知
time.
ってるアクセル開けっぱなしにしないとすぐ調子崩すのよ
そうそう
Oh, there's
っていう
something
あれが
so beautiful about that.
I actually was about to comment on your fast walking.
え
いらっしゃいませ
I've watched people like that before. It's something to get used to eventually.
え
And eventually I pick up the habit of walking too quick too for other people.
これでいいかな
そ そういう感じじゃない？しかもなんかかりんとうみたいな。
これ買って
Yeah, you're walking like that as you're running. Jeez.
買うんだね。そして言われた通りにね。
So we're just straight up shopping.
298円になります。
まあ多分頭の中でって思ってるんだけど。
いえ大丈夫紙
I
袋で
guess we're just
やっぱこれ差し入れだわ。
being told what to do today.
なんかもらえるのかもね。これから行った先で。
Nah, I'm good.
早いね。
I guess she's the boss today. So.
I love how she like
Whatever she
professional
says.
interjects too. Love it though. It shows you aside from how socially active Reiko is. It shows you
Hey,
how
we're hanging out
she's got
after
some
school,
street
having
smarts
fun.
too to be able to whip up something like that instantly.
車体は業者に抑えられちゃったけど、欲しいもんがあれば何でも向いてっていいから
So this is our actual final stuff.
Hey. So that's what they bought that stuff to store inside of
7
the.
万超えか。
That is a bike.
ああ、これも。あ
ダメだこれ。終わってるわね。
Probably
Yeah, it's
box.
got, definitely got one of those luggage things
これ
on
があ
it.
れば。
あ、おじいちゃん。ゆるキャンの話になっちゃっ
おじさん、工具貸して。
Jeez. Just
た。
break it, why
た
don't
だ
you?
でゲットだ。だからそれこそ。
Yeah, I do quite like the look
Yeah,
of
that's what
that.
I'm thinking too.
この子
Like the
すごい
painted
よ
on
ね
and
改
everything,
造と
the
か
black
だけ
look.
ど何でもできんじゃん。
Looks pretty cool.
自分で外してみる？
So I do want to say
Put it on my
that to
bike.
someone like Reiko when it comes to letting her borrow some parts. Damn, that is some detail and parts. Jeez.
ドライバーはしっかり押して、それから回すの。レンチで
Just
下
don't
のナ
hurt
ットを
yourself.
押さえながら。
Oh, they're going to Look at that. Oh, man.
顔がね。そりゃそうだよな。
This series
Wonder if
will be
anyone's
the
found
end of me
something
one of these days. Holy shit. If I ever make it past June 9th, because that's when the copyright strike expires, and yes, for some reason, anime companies
でも
sometimes
もう
strike
ちょ
on
っと
videos,
早く電
but
話くれれば車
I'll
体
be
も
shocked if when one of my live streams I just pass out by the adorableness of the series.
As expected when it has its screws.
So one of
そう
these
だそうい
days.
うことだ。はいはいはい。
ありがとうございます。私もカブに乗ってるんですが、
I think they're fine with that though.
こんな便利な箱を
Considering
い
the
ただ
fact
け
that
助か
both
り
of
ま
our
し
girls
た。
have their own
結
cups.
構するんじゃないお値段。
それで、よかったらこれ、皆さんで召し上がってください。
よくできてる。まあ、レイコ
別
さんが素
にそんなつ
晴らしい。
もりじゃ。でもそう。
Now that's what I'm
Yeah,
talking
you'll just call
about.
it a box. I'll call it a box then.
じゃ
Seeing
あ、
her
私たちはこれで。
well-mannered
お仕事
personality
中、すみま
and
せん
all
でした。
that.
ありがとうございました。ありがとうございました、ゴグマちゃんのために。
And finally, the reasoning behind all those purchases and
あ
stuff
あ、そう
makes
か、
sense.
もうネジとかもあるからもうすぐ。
And I love that she didn't have to do that, yet she still did it. That's really sweet. Shows
す
your
ごい。前回巾着作ったりしてたけど、こ
wow,
れ
our
で
main
も
girl. She doesn't take anything for
Yeah,
granted.
like,
And
how it happened to the
additionally,
雨の日とか
she
も
Oh, yeah,
gives
just get a
back, or at
box.
least attempts to give
いや
back.
もう
緩んでるわよ
本当に超
At
可
least
愛い
the
んだけど
small amount.
本当にありがとう。
キュンキュン
まさか
I
の
think it's a
Oh,
fine
yeah, looks
addition.
even more beautiful.
最近
I'm
カ
gonna
ブ
call it
が
a match, but that's fine.
Oh,
先生
Well, she's happy.
she made me smile like a goofball, but
余ってるんだけど
oh, goofball. So who gives a shit what she looks like when she smiles?
Sure, yeah. Right.
いやこれでもう容量超上がったじゃん
Front basket.
これも日々進化していく感じで超いいね
Well, we got a box. I mean, I guess we could take it out and container thingy.
かわいすぎる
Balances out,
パーツの天
balances
下
it
に
out a
回る
little
も
bit.
の
ああ
ってね。
さんの後ろでまとめて
Yeah, I think it actually works.
Damn.
何か必要になった時、
Aside, you know what I
周
like
りに声
about
が
this
Yeah, we can
too?
definitely pack stuff
どこから
now.
かそのパーツが
Aside
回って
from
く
her
るものな
cups
のよ。
symbolically
大抵諦めてお金を払って買
representing
っ
how
た
our
後
main
に
girl's also
だけどね
maturing, adding more layers in her life. I like how the
い
cups
や
are
いや
also
いや
changing to
レ
in
イ
its
コ
own
さんへ
way.
のお礼もしたいとこだねちゃんとなんか
At least that's how I perceive it.
いやだってもうこんな変わったよ朝と全然違うじゃん
Hmm.
で背負わな
Glad
くてい
we
いんじゃ
became
ない
friends with you, Reiko. Thank you for
Hold on.
One of
everything.
these days,
そうだよ
we're gonna
Bye.
ride together.
いや普通の学校のバッグでも来れるよね来ようと思えばいやーこれは
Speaking of which, I almost
One of the
forgot
bags
to
gonna go
use
slow because we've already been waiting.
Right, running cup
Take
is
more,
so-
take more fuel. I think that's how it works.
Especially how they went on the back.
横抜け
But
て
it's worth it to be able to properly bring stuff on
That's
the
right.
trips.
スピード上がってんじゃんほら気持ちが上がってんだよ多分
Hey, there are other people on the road. I guess in the afternoon it would be more busy.
け
Yeah,
ど
that
戻
makes
したね
sense.
やっぱ風が強
Shit, I
すぎ
kind
る
of want to ride one of those
バイ
now.
ク乗ってないから分かんないけどどうなんだろう30キロで
I'm gonna definitely. Oh shit! I hope she doesn't
あ
fall
ー辛い
asleep.
まさに今
Okay, good, good, good. Oh. I was getting worried. I was maybe thinking, oh man, was she tired, sleepy? Whew, man, this series. Oh, it needs goggles. Yeah, she should definitely practice something.
あーフルフェイス
Okay, for a second I thought it was something
She
else
just pushed me
entirely.
like a, you know, windshield. Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
付属品買えば
Or a helmet. I guess that
What was
works
that,
too.
Sue?
Like
しかも
a
なんかあ
like
れ
a
だから
visor or something.
明日のお弁当用なんじゃ
Like she has a helmet. I mean, but it doesn't really do much for the eyes. I guess.
冷えたご飯入れてチャーハンかな
Yeah, helmet with some shades that can cover the line. That works too.
究極にシンプルなチャーハン美味しそうだけど
You know, you're kind of making me hungry.
Something I
Koguma,
also love
her
about
name,
the
right?
background of the
Koguma,
series,
yes, I got
you
it.
can really get a grasp for her personality because the kitchen it's so minimalistic, and what I mean by minimalistic, there's like no designs. Like
new
sometimes
helmet.
people might have, say,
Just gonna keep piling up the things we received this
well, not
episode.
paintings. Sometimes like mini
I'm
statues.
trying to really understand why that title
Dolls or
was the
something
title
of
we
that
got.
nature, even plastic fruit decorations,
ひょ
but
っとして、
you don't see her have any of
それ
that kind of stuff.
そういうことよ
That's something I also really like about this series. You get to a lot
They put
just by
something there.
あ
present surroundings.
そんなの
We're gonna DIY it.
なんだ一瞬で読めなかった
Yo, if that's the case, then hell yes, you won't have to spend that extra bit of money.
It's okay. Is that helpful?
埼玉か。
Okay, let's. I actually do hope it has some kind of
巻き戻したい巻き戻して
Some
止
kind
め
of
て
cover.
読みたい何があった
Come on, Esker, go.
I just think One Punch Man when she says that. I'll be honest.
何を思ったんだろう
図書室きれいになるんだ
へえ。おはよう。
また読んでるね
I wonder if she found what she was looking for. Oh,
全然読み終わんない
She
のが
she
続編なんだ
knows. Fascinated.
まだレンチンはないかレンチンが
黒い箱をつけたカブの最大の利点はどこにでもあ
I
る
mean,
匿
I'm not
名
gonna
性
say
よ
it's
ね
pretty good, though. Sometimes
匿
when
名
you're
の
in
存在な
class,
ら
you're just
街
not
中で
meant to
誰
be
かに
super
見られても
talkative.
次の日お前昨日あそこにいただろとか言われないし
レイコさんの覚えられそうだもんね
ヘルメッ
Sure.
ト見せてほしい。その、食べた後で。
すぐ出してくれる
I guess that's
You're
cool.
so wrong
食
about
べた後
that.
でよかったのにまだお弁当が
She does have a nice helmet. I would love to see it too.
Hey! Knowing Reiko, it's probably super suited up for every
Go
scenario, though.
straight.
なんかフルフェイスってすごいなんかここ
どう
がまあけど体命守るためだからさしょう
Would
がない
love to.
可愛いんだけどこの見た目が今
I don't know. I can't get it off anymore. I
And I always love how she
get
does things in style. Didn't even say yes or no response.
ヘル
Just
メッ
put
ト
the
の値段
helmet on.
は守るものの値段って言うしね
Well, you don't like it?
それなりに
I think it's
これ
an
でもあな
excellent
たのメッ
helmet.
トと同じくらい値は張
The
るわ
reason
よ
why I love that is
どうか
because
したの
shows that she's a
Can't put a price on not dying.
3万くらい
huh?
I want wind out of my eyes,
風が当
please.
たらないよう
What a
に。
song.
シール
Because
ド
I was
ね
thinking Ringo Song would have been at least a
Protection,
bit more
better protection
expensive.
than what this one offers
Going
me.
by the amount of detail
Well,
and
can
Can
you
you
the
get me more
things
things,
like that.
please,
5000
Reiko?
円くらい
甲府。
買いに行けるわよ
Yeah, that's. Thank you. I wanted the name for
お
it.
いバイクあるしね
Just for her sake, they end up being
ああそういう
cheap.
ことネットね
Tofu, huh?
なるほどね買いに行けるっていうから一緒に行かな
Would
きゃ
love to. Let's get her set up with more
物
gear.
がないか見るだけだから
Google.
Yeah, goggles.
Oh, that's fucking adorable. I always love seeing the parody versions of Google. Man.
なんだっけそうだヘルメットのシールドねもちろん忘れてないわよ
あえああそうだよねシールドだけだったらまあネットもそんなもんかけどちょっと高いかな
高いな
高校生には
That's good to
She
know.
totally did for a few seconds.
Kinda
Trying to
get
pass
lost
it
in
off
our
like
world
she didn't
there.
forget.
どれくらい変わるかわかんないけど
は
That's
Yeah.
why I calmed down.
Do you have one that somebody died in?
ちょっと
Hope I didn't accidentally jinx her girl when I was like, man, I hope they're cheap. You know, maybe I did. But I didn't mean to, though.
サングラスか
40,000
マス
yen?
クとサング
Jeez.
ラスでいいね確かにゴーグルっていうか
あの、目につけてるそれ。
I mean, hey, if it's at least a full...
Uh,
I just love how it was like a
What's this
slight
about?
reason to the moment she saw the man.
Oh, we're just gonna get one of those instead.
どこに売ってるん
This
で
is
すか？
probably cheaper safety
欲
goggles.
しいならホームセンターとか甲州街
I
道
don't see
沿
why
いの
not.
コメリでも売っ
ちょってとお
るよ
兄ちゃんくれないかな1個くらい
ありがとうございました。
We know how to budget ride in this show.
Yeah, I was exactly thinking about goggles too.
これは
うん一回保留かな
ごめん。いらなくなった。
うんよかったねもうむしろ玲子ちゃんがああいうことしてたおかげ
And
で
that's what he means cheap.
I gotta figure it out.
あさ
You mean, oh.
あホームセンター来たんだろチェッキー
I mean, it makes sense. Like the moment she looked in those goggles, she had the eyes of, I want that!
払うなら
Should've known we wouldn't buy like a full
I ain't gonna
price
blame her,
helmet.
though.
We don't do things like that.
Goggles do look kind of cool. Shit. That was the first thing I was thinking of too, like when the wind was in her face, goggles. I didn't fucking think it was gonna go to that, though. I was
あ
like,
とレンチンだけなんだけど
just minding my own, I was like reacting to the episode, I was like, yeah, I'm gonna react to
What
a
if we're gonna
super
get anything
cup.
else while we're here?
And then I just did a, like,
いいね
an offhand comments about goggles. I didn't think she would actually go for it, so I'm happy.
Yeah, look at me now.
Because I actually
Yeah,
think
she wears it pretty well.
したんだよ
goggles do fit her pretty well.
Suits her. And now eyes are stable. No wind or bugs this day.
The adorableness levels are off the charts. And, wait, did she just look a little bit smug? Oh!
Now we can speed up. No need to fear
Oh, man.
the consequences of it anymore.
That was absolutely wonderful.
Because I didn't notice it at the time, but yeah, she did slow down in that one scene because
Hell
yeah, the faster you go, the bigger of an issue the wind is.
Oh
naturally.
yes, that's smugness again. Ah,
Not
or should I
anymore.
say the confidence? There you go. Or maybe even a mix of both.
The episode's almost over, isn't it? Yeah, pretty close.
これで大体揃ったんじゃない
Wonder if we have time to get any more things before it's over.
Oh, good, she's even got
Perhaps a set
that.
of
The
wheels.
keypad that they showed off in the wheels out of the first or second episode. Hell yeah.
She gonna like dream about it?
いやバイクは
Alright.
あったかくて
At
さ
least going by the
いい
tranquil
日なら
music,
最
it's
高に気持ちいい
gonna be a beautiful dream. Better it be a dream than a nightmare. Good.
And look how far she's come since the beginning of episode 1.
夢を見た。
You know, a place like that would seem like it'd be a fun area to ride
カブに
a
乗っていた。
cub, or
Ride
should I say, a
off into the
motorbike
sky.
at.
いやいやすごい満ち足りてるじゃんかよかったよかった
Yes, you did.
I saw.
Whoa.
前から入って
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
just watching
wild.
this girl. Just so
You
much of
know,
the
I
pure
was
joy
gonna
that she experiences
say,
from all
I
these
know I
little
said earlier that
things.
the cub
Just
is like an extension of her
the happiness
body.
is kind of infectious.
But
is the
now
best way
it's
you can
starting to
describe
like
it.
become now an
Kinda like a
extension
big
of her
buddy
soul,
television.
where she's even dreaming about her
が
cub
見える
now.
のかな
My
いや
goodness.
楽しそうにしてる
And I mean that in a
私
good
も
way.
最初はもらい物のハーフヘルメットだったから初めてフルフェイスをかぶった時は
Noticed.
そんな感じだったわ
She's smiling in the classroom. Hell
違
yeah.
うかいやいやいや違うよね喜んでるところね
Half helmets.
敵
Doesn't
こ
sound
れ
safe
なん
at
か
all.
あるのかと思った今
Oh my god.
うんなんか一緒に帰ったりしないかな音へのこだわり
Beautiful friendship right here.
いろいろ走ってみようと思う。
I wouldn't be surprised if eventually, though, she just switch up her headwear eventually.
Her box is a lot more conspicuous than her black one. That is
ちょっとした
definitely
日帰
true.
り旅行なら
そうだ
お
これ
You know, I just wonder if they were to ever ride around. I wonder if they ever practice riding around with intense amounts of speed, because some
携
people
帯
aren't
とか持っ
planning
てん
doing
のかな
that.
ここのちゃんは
気をつけて
そういえば今まで出てこないね
What is it? Oh, okay.
いやー
I'm surprised they didn't share that
免許を取った
cell phone
時
information earlier.
さほど会話
Why?
はしなかった。
How
Better
old
late
school.
than never.
Usually you just do phones, you poke them at each other, and
I guess
この
that's
ス紙
fancy
切れは
electronic stuff
何
happens
かの証
and
明書のよう
contact
に思え
information
た。
is
いやい
shared.
やいやいやよかったね
But she has a flip phone, so I guess you could realize it.
know what the emotions that came into with having their cub.
それはただの友達よりも濃い関係なのかもしれない。
いや
We are definitely friends. There's no doubt about
I
that.
can see why.
At this point, I think we can safely say that.
彼女は気をつけて
How
と
deep
言
do you
った
say?
Whoa!
友
Yes,
達の言
Cub
うこと
Nakama
な
are
らとも
definitely
か
deeper
く
than just
同
regular
じ株
friends.
のりの言うこと
Oh,
を
I didn't think she's
一言
licking
も漏
it
らさ
so
ず
that.
真摯に自分の中に取り入れることができる。電話番号はもう携帯に入れた。このメモも買い物のレシートと一緒に捨てることになるだろう。
そこはそうなの。
でも言葉は忘れない。
That's good and efficient.
親はいない。お金もない。
I think you should frame it at home.
友達も趣味も
Oh,
将
and
来
that's
の
what
目
really
標も
matters
な
the
い。
most. And now that's a beautiful way of ending out with a beautiful smile.
けど株はあるよ。
でも何もなかった私の生
Oh,
活
you
に
could say she kind of does
The
have
cup
a
counts as a
hobby.
hobby.
今は株があ
All
る。
around
But
that
you have it
house.
for now.
稼げてたところからのあれね。
That is a hobby. That qualifies as one.
この兜ならきっと
あるおかげでね。
どこまでも走ってい
And
ける。
racing.
すげえかわいい。
In a box and a helmet and goggles
こ
and
の
a
アニメは
basket.
こぐまちゃんの笑顔を見るアニメ。
It's
Aside
expanding
from
our
that,
circle of
something else that I
friends.
also really loved too about this episode, I thought was nice and worthy.
アルバイト。そういう
Oh, okay. I thought for a second there was going to be some kind of like after credits. But never mind. Looks like the coast is clear looking out to
The
the
job. I'll do by
Funimation's website.
Okay, that's
But aside from that, though,
She does want to buy more
something else
stuff
that I
than
also
you
really appreciate.
So maybe I spoke
I
too
do
soon.
appreciate that during this
Anyway,
episode,
that was
you do see a bit of
the third episode of Super Cup. I don't know why I was on the fourth episode, I guess, because I was looking at the fourth
more of a
episode.
characterization
Maybe shot at
because
the end there.
when she
That's probably
wanted to
why.
give that man
Yeah, this episode.
who gave her the box
This is a
of
good one
extra
because
one of her items,
I
I
knew it
thought
was
that
going
was
to be about
actually
receiving
really
things. I just didn't know
cute.
what it would be,
And it
but
just showed
it
you
makes
how
sense
much
that
of
it's
a
just that it's more
wonderful
bike equipment,
personality
right? Because she got her cub initially,
Koguma
right?
has.
And it kind of had
And on top
need
of that,
to
something
ride,
else that I
but
also really
still, there's plenty
appreciate
of
about
quality
this
of life
episode,
improvements that you can get for
just
sure.
seeing the
And
new
since she's
additions
friends with
added
Rico now,
to the
she can
job,
kind of help her.
and it didn't even
right?
feel like
And it's
the
also very
series
in line with the show
ever
that,
adding for time
that she didn't
because
like just
during
go into
all
a
those
store
bits
and
where she's
buy
customizing
things
her
like,
Super
like the
Cup,
standard way.
it
was
felt
more
like
kind of a thrift
every single
shop
time
kind
she
of
gave it a
thing
new addition,
where she
she
needed
was
the,
adding
in the box,
much
right?
more new
Rico
layers
just
into
went
her life
handed her over to a
because
place where,
every
where there
single
was
time
like
we see her add
another
new
bike
additions,
where we didn't
you
get
see
the
her
whole
just become
bike, we just
happier
got
and
the
happier,
one,
and that's
the one
what I love
piece,
about
right?
this
Just like
series.
taking what we needed.
I feel like her
And it was a nice
Cub
box, so definitely glad
symbolically
to,
represents
glad to
herself
take
to an
it. But a bit of a
extent.
pit stop before then. I wasn't
And
sure
that's why I
exactly what
love
that was
this
about,
episode.
but
That's just a
I
lot
guess that
of
was the point all
visual
along, was that I
language
had like
that
a
you can
gift for
gather
the guy.
from it.
So
The
if
animation
that's the
itself
case,
was
then fair enough,
gorgeous,
right?
great artwork.
It seems like a fair trade.
Oh,
to
the
me.
vocal
Just-
performances were
I
great.
just wasn't sure why
Gotta give a
Reiko was
shout
just
out
only getting the
to
bag, but
Reiko's
if we
voice
were giving
actor.
it to
She
somebody else,
brings
that
it each
makes
and
a lot more
every
sense.
week.
There definitely is a decent amount of
And
anime show
the
things
music
that
was good,
they
especially
do.
there
We
was
don't
some
fully
like
explain it,
piano
right? Because
music
the
playing
person
in the
usually
background,
wouldn't,
which was
right? Just over explaining things is a
absolutely
very anime thing, so it's something I'm used
glorious
to.
to listen
And this
to,
show,
and that's
one of the
why
things that it really
this
does
was my
is that
favorite
it
episode in the
avoids some
series
of
by
that typical
far.
anime
I
stuff.
have zero
And
hesitation in
it's
saying
definitely,
that.
like I said, a
But anyways,
refreshment to
y'all,
the show for sure.
these are my
So that
thoughts
allows
on
me
the
kind of later in the
episode. I'll
episode to
let
be
me
like,
know your
oh,
thoughts on
okay,
how I feel
that
about
makes
some of
sense
the
now.
action or the
Kind of like
episode
with the
itself
whole,
in
the whole bike thing, right? When
comment
she first
section below.
showcased
Hope y'all rate the video,
need,
share it,
desire
comment,
to have some
subscribe,
kind of
and I'll
windshield,
see y'all later if you
right?
come back for more.
She was riding, and I could
But
tell
anyways,
something
y'all,
was kind of
thank you so much for
not
watching my
right.
video,
And
and
at
have
first
a
I
good
wasn't
everyone.
sure, but
Bye-bye.
her face just kept kind of shifting, and she lowered the speed. So I kind of figured something was up, and eventually it clicked in my head, oh, she's probably bothered by the wind, because, yeah, cars, they have windshields, so you don't get wind and bugs flying in your face and eyes. It's a really unpleasant thing, right? I'm surprised it took her this long to start to really complain about that, but yeah, definitely something you want to improve on. And she did, right? She was initially going to get one of those fancy thingies, right? But we don't have money for that, right? We're on a budget here. That's what we do. So she saw somebody wearing those classic safety goggles, kind of like what you might have in a science chemistry lab or whatever, right? Because that gets the job done. The idea is to protect your eyes, right? It might not look as cool as a full-blown fancy biker helmet, but it gets the job done, and I'd say she still looks pretty good in it overall, and she definitely was happy with it, so there's really nothing to complain about. Although Reiko did spend a lot of time kind of on the computer just looking around. At first she got distracted with her own thing, but eventually shifted gears back to actually looking for helmets, but they were really expensive, so I think just grabbing some safety goggles at a nearby hardware store was a better solution. I think it works well, and she seemed very happy about it. We wouldn't have that scene of her like the next night just dreaming about riding her bike and stuff. It's just, yeah, I really do enjoy just the pure enjoyment she has of all these new experiences and stuff. Getting to have a fully functional bike and being able to ride without the unpleasant wind in the eyes, and she has Reiko who she gets to say good morning to every morning, and Reiko gives her excited response greeting. Right? I feel like we saw her smile more than usual in this episode. Could be my imagination, but I feel like we did. So, oh yeah, also I think a teacher gave her the basket. So yeah, we got the box, the basket, the goggles, and maybe one or two more things. We at least got those. So yeah, title was definitely right. Oh yeah, and we got her phone number. That also probably counts as a received thing, because yeah, we got Reiko's phone number. So all is right with the world. The next episode was a job one, so I wonder if that'll be how we meet the third girl. Because we met Reiko just as like a classmate, but it's also possible to meet people your age just at a part-time job, right? Like what was it? One anime called A Place Further Than the Universe, right? We technically met an important character at like a part-time job, so could happen here too. We don't really have evidence of why. The show didn't really give me a reason to think that will be the case, but it's just a possibility that came to mind because of the example that I gave. Is fairly fresh in my mind, so. So yeah, I mean, we'll meet her eventually. I just kind of assume it'll be next episode, but it could just purely be focused on obtaining money, right? Because we have seen that one of the things she doesn't have is money. She actually mentioned that in the end bit of the episode, right? And getting a job could fix that. And even if you are able to kind of like be pretty slick and with your money saving with getting parts for your bike, if you're gonna have a vehicle, you definitely want to have some degree of money for maintenance for sure. Because just to be on the safe side, because you don't really want to be in a situation where it's like broken, you need to fix it, you need money for it, but you don't have it, so you're walking to school, riding the train like a filthy casual. Like you want to avoid that. So yeah, if she is getting a job to kind of help with that, that's a good idea. It's pretty smart. So, and I think that's pretty much everything to say about the episode. The show continues to be pretty enjoyable. Just watching Koguma just improving her life one step at a time, right? So yeah, I'm still enjoying the show. I look forward to watching the next episode, and I hope to see you then. Until then, bye-bye. Thank you for watching, and a special thanks to Snooki and Ryan for supporting the channel. If you enjoyed this video, I hope you consider clicking the like button and leaving a comment, because that's a great and easy way to let me know that people want more. If you want to do something big to help the channel, you can support me on Patreon and get nice benefits like early access to certain videos. See you next time.